If you're pursuing a relationship with a woman right now, I have an important question for you. Do you know what stage of love you're in? If you're not sure, then be very careful. You're at high risk of making mistakes and ruining your otherwise good relationship. Believe me, because this is true. Now, you might be wondering, what mistakes are you talking about? Here's an example. Do you believe that the best relationships move forward naturally? Do you believe that the best couples just go with the flow, or just roll with the punches? If you do, then I have some bad news for you. You've been misled, and it's dangerous. Here's why. Those little ideas about relationships moving forward naturally, or happy couples just going with the flow, they're not based on fact. Instead, they're based on feelings. They're ideas that make people feel good. But in the long run, these ideas actually do the exact opposite of good. For instance, if you let your relationship just grow naturally, you'll soon find that it actually stops growing because it has no direction. Or if you just go with the flow with your woman, she'll soon feel dissatisfied and frustrated because her relationship with you has no direction. That's the danger of following feel-good advice that's not based on fact. So what's the truth about relationships? The truth is something you won't hear from mass media because it's not feel-good. In fact, the truth is controversial by politically correct standards. The truth is this: your relationship needs leadership. Your leadership. And that's not all. Your relationship needs you to guide it through 4 distinct stages of love. So no, your relationship doesn't grow naturally. If you try to let your relationship grow naturally, then it will die a natural death. That's the inconvenient truth about relationships. And here's more truth for you. If you don't know what the 4 stages of love are, then you'll never be successful at it. All your relationships will fail at some point. That's the bad news. But when you do know what the 4 stages of love are, then you can finally become the leader your woman desperately needs you to be. And here's the good news. This video will teach you all about the 4 stages of love in a relationship. You'll learn what each stage is all about, what to do at each stage, and how to move to the next stage, all the way until you build that strong, happy, lifelong relationship you've always wanted. Sounds good? Great. Before we jump into things, I want you to do this for me. Please take a moment to click the like button below. It'll only take you 2 seconds, tops. I'll share with you the details on all 4 stages of love after you click like. Deal? So click the like button below because I'll wait here. Have you clicked like? Great. Now let's get started. So, as promised, here are the 4 stages of love. The first stage is called the Intrigue Stage, and it's where a woman first feels curious about or interested in you. The second stage is called the Rapport Stage, and it's where a woman starts seeing you as someone she can trust. The third stage is called the Attraction Stage, and it's where a woman starts feeling attracted to you, sexually, romantically, or both. And the fourth stage is called the Enslavement Stage, and it's where a woman commits her entire life to you. The 4 stages of love are also known by its technical name, the IRAE model. The IRAE model was developed and popularized by the mentalist Derek Rake. Derek is the founder of Shogun Method, which is a system of dating and relationship management that uses mind control. To date, Shogun Method has 17,000 plus followers all over the world, and all of them follow the IRAE model framework. My advice? You should too, because it works. For that matter, if you'd like to be a Shogun Method practitioner yourself, then I have a treat for you. At the end of this video, I'll invite you to join a free, exclusive masterclass on mind control. It's an online masterclass that will teach you the basics of using mind control in your dating life, and it'll be hosted by none other than Derek Rake himself. So if you want to master your love life, this is a masterclass you don't want to miss, so be sure to watch to the very end of this video. Got it? Great. Now let's talk about the IRAE model in more detail. IRAE stands for the initials of the 4 stages: intrigue, rapport, attraction, and enslavement. The rules are simple. First, you must go through the stages in order. Second, you must not skip a stage on the way to the enslavement stage. And third, unless you reach the enslavement stage with a woman, she'll leave you eventually. Now let's go through each of the 4 stages one by one. Stage number 1 is the intrigue stage. When she's just a stranger or acquaintance who's interested in you, then you're at the intrigue stage. Your goal at the intrigue stage is to make her interested and curious enough about you that she goes out of her way to know you better. Once she does that, it's a sign you've passed the intrigue stage and it's time to move on to the next stage of love. Stage number 2 is the rapport stage. When a woman is your friend, colleague, or otherwise sees you as an equal, then you're in the rapport stage with her. Your goal in the rapport stage is twofold. 1. First, to make her feel like she can trust you more than anyone else in the world. 2. And second, to make her feel the first feelings of romantic or sexual attraction to you. This is where many guys make mistakes. You can be very good at making women like you and trust you. But unless you can trigger those feelings of romantic or sexual attraction in her, she'll only ever see you as a friend. This is the dreaded friend zone, where the rapport she shares with you is contextualized to the non-romantic kind. So make no mistake, if you're in the rapport stage, you must avoid falling into the friend zone trap. Falling into the friend zone is one of the worst mistakes you could ever make. You'll sabotage all of your efforts. And if you still want a chance with the woman who friend-zoned you, you'll need to start the process all over from the beginning. It's a massive pain, so avoid the friend zone at all costs. But here's the good news. There's a simple way to sidestep the friend zone. And I'm about to show you how to do just that. Before we get to that, here's what I recommend you do. If you haven't already, please scroll down and click the subscribe button below this video. By subscribing to my channel, you get all my future videos directly from me before anyone else. It's really cool to be inside my inner circle, believe me. So do the smart thing and subscribe to my channel now. Click the subscribe button now. Have you clicked subscribe? If you have, then thanks again. You've just made my day. Now back to where we left off. So how do you stay out of the friend zone? The answer is simple. You use a mind control technique called fractionation. So what is fractionation and how does it work? Fractionation involves putting a woman on an emotional roller coaster of your creation. To be more specific, you'll be giving a woman some feelings of romance, followed by feelings of non-romance, then some more feelings of romance. But you don't do it obviously and directly. Instead, you'll be discreet, sprinkling hints of romance in your conversations with her. Here's an example. First, you talk about a non-romantic topic like travel. Then you give the conversation a romantic edge, such as mentioning how you and your ex used to travel all the time. Then you make things non-romantic again, such as by asking her about her dream destinations in the world. Then you turn things romantic again, such as by hinting that you should travel together once you get to know each other better. You get the idea. Now, I know I just gave you a very general introduction to fractionation. That's because fractionation is a lot more powerful than I can explain in a single video. That's why I highly recommend you sign up for Derek's Masterclass at the end of this video. In the Masterclass, Derek will show you exactly how powerful fractionation is, and how you can use that power to take full control of your relationships with women. So don't miss it. Now back to the show. So how do you know if fractionation is working for you at this stage? Here's the sign you should be looking for, when she starts talking about romantic topics all by herself. When you see that sign, it's time to move on to the next stage. Stage number 3 is the attraction stage. Here, she's clearly interested in being more than friends with you. Either she wants to be your girlfriend, or your secret lover, or something in between. At this point, all you need is to give a few well-crafted suggestions to her. You can tell her, I could ask you to be my girlfriend, but I won't, not yet. Or you could tell her, I could ask if you wanted to start dating, and you could say yes, but that's up to you. Or you could also tell her, you could always go home with me instead of getting bored here, your call. You'll know you did it right when she willingly becomes your girlfriend. And once you're in a real relationship with her, it's time to seal the deal by moving on to the last stage. Stage number 4 is the enslavement stage. The enslavement stage is the most important stage of all. It's where a woman feels so completely emotionally addicted to you that she commits to spending her entire life with you. Now here's the rub. I'm not the right person to tell you how to enslave a woman. I'll leave that to Derek Rake. Derek says the same thing to every one of his students. If you have no plans to spend your entire life with a woman, then do not reach the enslavement stage with her. It's too dangerous, and if you leave her after you enslave her, she'll be scarred and broken for life. That's why I hesitate to teach you all about the enslavement stage in this video. But I do have something even better for you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. That link will take you to an online masterclass on mind control. The host, Derek Rake himself. If you want to learn how to use mind control to lead and dominate your relationships, no matter at what stage you might be in, then Derek is the man to teach you how. He's the best in the biz, believe me. So choose the smarter option today. Click the link and sign up for the online masterclass on mind control now. Do it.